Hello, hello, hello. This is Dr. Sneaver, Early Your Craft Doctor, and I wanted to show you something that I came across. This is a 7 by 7 sheet of paper, right? And what you see is a reef. I made this with my version of the reef builder that I created on my Cricut machine. It was done because I was really looking at the reef builder, and I was like, oh my god, that is really cute, especially with the ones with the words in the middle that you can buy from Gina K, but the size was not big enough. And then I found that there was a big reef builder that you could use, and I went online and I'm like, hey, let me go and look at this reef builder because I thought it was such a great idea, because you could use any stamps with it, right? So then I came across a young lady by the name of M.A. Couture Crafting or something like that. And she said, I'm going to teach you how to do it on your Cricut. And I was like, okay. And so I followed it along. I went on there. She had already done them all. Different sizes, and the files were uploadable, so she shared them with us. And so I was able to print out my own template, and it works. It's perfect. It fits in there. That's that exact square, because that's almost where it came from. I used a lighter weight paper because I used a thicker paper in my maker, but it didn't cut out very well. So I just used a thinner one that cut out on the first try, which I could just, do 2 more of these and glue them together, and it'll be a strong template, which is what I probably will do. But I now have a template that I can use. This was the problem. I could not use it because I was like, I can't do anything with this because I don't have that big Misty. And I really am not a Misty hoarder type thing, because I think her idea is the fabulous thing in crafting. She is really good about that. Her prices, on the other hand, are ridiculous. $90 for a Misty is a lot. This 12 by 12 one has a whole full system, but I found it for $75 on Amazon. They were having a special or something. So I did buy that because I'm going to use this for my crafting classes in my local area to make home decor, and to make home decor for senior citizens. And we're going to see about doing putting them all in some type of something you can hang on the wall. And so I did break down and buy it, but it was under duress. But I did not want to jimmy rig it, because I was able to do this one, which you see. I was able to do this one with my Tim Holtz big one, my big stamp platform, because you technically do not need a complete reef builder. Let us be clear. The reef builder itself is a good concept, but all you need is half. All you need is half of this, because this is just securing this piece into place, really. Because if you think about it, when you are stamping, I can give you a perfect example. Let's actually put what I'm saying to the test, right? We're going to put this to the test, because this was a great design, and I don't know what stamps I used for it, but it was a really good design. But we're going to put this baby to the test, because this was a 7.5 by 7.5 opening, right? So we have a 7.5 by 7.5 opening, and they said you can use any stamps you want to do it. So that's my 7.5 by 7.5 opening, right? I'm going to pull out some stamps. Matter of fact, I could pull out one from the set that I used, which was that I did a thing about these diamond press stamps the other day, and it worked perfect, right? So Gina K, it was a good idea. This was really a good idea, but the thing that I see may not be more effective is you only need half of this thing to get the effect that you really want to get, right? So this is my big Tim Holtz stamping platform, the bigger one. This is my template, which is too big for this. It's too big. I did buy the Big Misty under duress because I'm cheap and I didn't want to buy it, but I did anyway. So I'm going to secure this down with some painter's tape just to keep it in place, right? And I'll use a couple of magnets to keep it in place. And this is our stamp card, and I'm going to start in the square because she said start in the square, or in a square, or at the square point, or whatever. Make it the square and not the diamond is what I'm saying. And we're going to put that right there, right? So I'm just going to do this mini test. It's not going to be nothing fancified or whatever, but I'm going to show you that this really works. And you don't have to use nothing but half of this thing here. So I'm taking this cute stamp and I'm going to put it right there. Right there. Right? Okay. Lifting it up. I have some ink right here. Some Memento black ink. Right? And stamp. Cute, right? Take up. Now you're just going to put it in this one, right? Because this is the corner. That's the corner. I'm still in my little slot, my little 7x7 slot here, right? Okay. Right? And then you're gonna put it in that one. Right? This still on this side. You're gonna fit it back into your square. Right? See that? It's cute, cute, cute. It's coming along. Then I'm going to go backwards. Which, if you're thinking about this, I'm still going this way. I'm still going this way. I'm just using only this side. Right? I'm just only using that side. Right? See that? I haven't moved. I haven't, I'm still using this side. The difference is now is, no wait, I started right here. I'm there. Now I'm going back to this bottom. Right? Because this one was here. Now I'm going to this bottom one here. Right? What I have to do is stop touching the ink and smudging the paper. Alright? Right? There we go. So we're still in our circle. Now we're going to put it back here because all you're really doing is going up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, down, down. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm putting that one right back in there, which is really this one up here. Same exact thing. Oh, my magnets want to be a pain. Right? Whoa. Drop my ink. And back up to my last position. And it brought me back to where I started from. May not be the best stamping, and I got finger smudges and whatever. But did I do anything on this side? No, I didn't. Did I get the same exact thing as this? This is how I did this one last night. This is how I did this one. Or this morning, because it was 4 something in the morning when I did this. But this is the same exact thing. The same exact thing. And I got an ink eraser that I can get that off with. And all you have to do next is put your sentiment in the middle. Let's do that. Because you don't need the grid for that. But I'll put it in there. The one thing that is really good about the Mega is the circles. To make sure that things are in the right spot. That's the part that is really good, but you know, we eyeball everything, don't we? Don't we? Really? Be honest, we eyeball everything. So if you eyeball your sentiment, this is my Archon stand with my iPad holder. It gets in the way. I gotta weigh it down with some weights to keep it weighted to hold my camera, and it gets in the way sometimes, all the time, because my camera weight is too heavy for the thing. I can't get it to extend all the way to the 3. I wish they would have done something. I might do something myself to make that work. But look at that. Sans the ink. Smears that I'm getting off with my paper eraser, or my ink eraser. This is what she showed us. And I was able to do it with my Tim Holtz platform. So did I need to buy the $75 Misty? No. Did I buy it because I'm not the only person using it? And when you're doing things, you want to be decent in order? Yes. That is the reason why I did that. Not because I need it for real. Do I need to buy her stamps? No, because I didn't. I mean, I don't need to buy her ones because this turned out good. You know, with more practice, it'll get better and better and better. And I'll color this and put it in a frame, because you can buy frames from Michaels or Hobby Lobby online, YouTube, whatever. And it did the job. It did what it was supposed to do. And her system is fabulous. I love it. And I will not tell you not to go buy it, because it's very convenient. And it's, you know, this was her idea. This was very much so her idea, and it was a fabulous idea. But when your crafter's in a pinch, if I lost one, I know how I can make it. I made it with the files that I got off of Cricut. Same exact thing. And it's the size that I want it to be. I'm gonna make it a little bit wider, because this is 11.4 in size, because I didn't even use her templates. I used it, but I made it to what I wanted it to be, because hers was a 10 point something, which gave me a smaller, this is one of my tester, but it gave me a smaller size, and I wanted the 7.5. And so I'm enlarged it until I got it to the size that I wanted it, which is one of the plus about machines. When you have machines, you can craft machines, Cricuts, silhouettes, scanning cuts. You can do these things and get them the results that you would normally do with dies. My brother's scan and cut is priceless. My Cricut maker could have just been the Air 2, but the maker, I'm hoping that they really be honest and come out with the attachments they promised us. But it's invaluable. My Silhouette Cameo, I haven't used that thing because it drives me bananas, but it's priceless for what I use it for. I use it for something specific. And so don't shy away from learning how to do a few things on your own, because I'll probably well, I'm going to color this and make it into a painting, and it will end up going to somebody who I want to give a gift to. Yep. So, there you go. Thank you so much.